Should you exhibit at that next new show, or maybe you should just attend the next new show? This is a question I get all the time from my clients, and it's a great question. You've got that next big show coming up. It's got you intrigued, but you've never been to it before. Or maybe it's an industry that you're interested in. You want to go into this new industry, but you're a little unsure, or maybe it's a brand new industry that you're unsure about. Or maybe you've never even done a trade show before and you're not ready to invest all those resources and budget and time. I get it. It's a tough decision. Should you exhibit? Should you attend? I'm going to go through 6 different areas that you need to consider and research to help you make that decision. I'm going to give you examples of when you should exhibit, when you should attend. So stick with me. Welcome to Trade Show University. This is where we help businesses get more leads, more sales, more profits using the power of trade shows. So let's dive in now, and I'm going to go through these 6 areas, and then at the end of that, I'm going to give you some words of wisdom or maybe some words of warning if you do decide to attend a show instead of exhibit. So the first area you need to consider is the industry. Are you unsure about this industry, or maybe it's a brand new industry? Then maybe you should be attending this next show. Or if you've done your research, you're ready to commit, you're all in. Now, that's probably the time to exhibit at that show. So that's the first thing you need to look at is the industry. And let me tell you, if you're just trying to decide if a new show is right for you, I've done an entire video. It's like kind of like a master class. Click up here on this link or go down in the show notes. I've dropped the link for you, and you can check out that video after you're done watching this one. Second thing you need to look at is the attendees. Are you unsure about who's actually going to be attending this thing? Or maybe the job titles don't really match up with the ones that you're trying to target? Then maybe you should be attending or walking this show to really check it out. But if you know that the people that and the job titles that you want to target are actually going to be there, then maybe you should really consider exhibiting at that show. So that's the second thing. You want to check out the attendees. Third thing you want to research is the number of attendees. If it's a low number of attendees, then maybe you just go there and see the quality and see, can you make enough money and make enough ROI on this show? But if it's a higher number of attendees, a bigger show, you got huge opportunities, then maybe you really should consider exhibiting at that show. That's the third thing you want to check out is the number of attendees. If this video is bringing any value to you so far, please hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. Really would help me out. Now let's go to the fourth area you need to consider, and that's your budget. So if your budget is low or you don't have it allocated or you don't think that you have the budget to really meet the goals you want to achieve at this show, then maybe it's worthwhile attending because that's going to save you a ton of money versus exhibiting. But if you've got the budget, you've got it allocated, you got it ready, then it's time to go and exhibit at that show if everything else looks good. So that's the fourth thing you want to check out is your budget. The fifth area you want to look at is, are your competitors going to be there? Are they exhibiting? If there's none exhibiting, that might be a red flag saying this isn't going to be the show that is worthwhile exhibiting, and you need to go and attend it one time first. But none exhibiting might also mean there's a huge blue ocean and availability for you where you could take advantage of and be the first of your competitors to enter this new market. However, if your competitors are going to be exhibiting there, then maybe you really want to strongly consider exhibiting there as well. But do your homework on that show. That's the fifth area you want to look at. Are your competitors going to be there? Now, the sixth area, your goals. Are you unsure that this show can actually help you meet your goals? Then really go and attend. Don't invest if you're unsure that this is the right show for you to help you meet those goals. But if you're confident these are the right people, this is the right show, I can meet my goals there, then it's worthwhile pulling the trigger and going exhibiting at that show. So those are the 6 areas. Now, if you, after going through all those 6 areas, you decide, I want to attend this show instead of exhibiting, let me give you some words of wisdom and a few words of caution. First of all, have a plan and a strategy to get the most out of the show while you're attending. Have some goals there. Who do you want to go see? Scour through that exhibitor list. What else do you want to accomplish there at the show? Have that plan and strategy. Don't just go and show up and think that you're going to get everything out of the show that you can. So that's number 1. Number 2, think about the timing. If this show is just once a year, can you afford to skip an entire year by attending first before you have the opportunity to exhibit? So weigh that in as well. Think about that timing. The third thing you want to do, if you decide to attend, don't attend and then act like an exhibitor. And by that, I mean, don't attend and then pitch every single person you see, all the attendees and all the exhibitors on your product, your services, and you're handing out brochures. Oh my gosh, that's just going to give you a bad reputation throughout the industry, and it can get you kicked out of the show. There's a lot of shows that are very strict on how attendees behave. And if you behave like an exhibitor, just trying to skip the expense of being an exhibitor, that can get you kicked out of the show. So please don't be that person. So at the end of the day, if there's a lot of unknowns or you've got some high risks, it's going to be more worthwhile attending. However, you go through those 6 areas, all the boxes are checked and everything looks good, then it's probably worthwhile investing in that show. If this was helpful, click the like button and please subscribe to the show. It really, really would help us out and help me to create more helpful videos like this one. And if you want to talk this over, or if you want to talk over any of your trade show challenges, go to tradeshowu.biz/services, and I offer a free 15-minute profit potential call, and we will brainstorm for 15 minutes on your problem. I'll drop the link into the show notes, and you can schedule your call right there on that page. So keep on learning, keep coming back, keep improving, and we'll see you next time right here on our virtual campus at Trade Show University.